At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 2, Marvin Williams. At former 6'7" from Kentucky, number 14, Michael Gilchrist. The shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 5, Nicholas Batum. And at guard, 6'1" from UConn, wearing number 15, Kemba Walker. Let's hear it for your Charlotte Hornets.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game, around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
Curry kicks to Green. Fires it up. No good. In and out. Off the rim. And here's Sharp. And there's the pass to Hibbert. No good. Great D that time from Green. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Three-pointer. Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. So Golden State will take it the other way. From outside the arc. No good from Durant. And so here's Charlotte. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. There's the bucket. Good. Kid Gilchrist has got his first points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Walker the pass to Hibbert. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
On its way from Curry for 2. Hornets with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Launches a 3. Curry with another miss. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. And Durant comes to help. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Williams. And it's Hibbert missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And that one's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Thompson with the bucket.
Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Batum. There's the three. Green with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Fires for three. No luck. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists in the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Again, Curry missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Durant against Walker. Outside for Batum. The three. And he gets it to go. Batum's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The Hornets trail. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here's Hibbert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and proved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Walker against Curry. And Walker kicks to Batum. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a three. And good on the basket. Cooking.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their plays. Their win total being the highest ever. But also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history.
Gilchrist penetrating.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Williams can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Iguodala. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Kid Gilchrist. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Thompson misses.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Batum throws it down.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller is checked in for Williams. Bellinelli comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Sessions subbed in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Warriors, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And here's Charlotte. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Kid Gilchrist. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Charlotte in the lead. And the layup is good. Kid Gilchrist has got 14.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Durant for 3. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff.
Point.
And Steve has that.
Excellent point.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Sessions passes to Zeller. Kid Gilchrist against Durant. Here's Zeller. And the shot is long. The Warriors trail. This one for 3. Durant with another miss. Here's Bellinelli. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. And the rejection by Iguodala. And here's Green outside. Zeller grabs the board. Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Bellinelli for 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Warriors trail by 4. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Bellinelli for 3. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Harrison's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then for the Warriors, West comes in for Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. Pass to Zeller. And he banks in the layup.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Charlotte leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry is out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Thompson. Then it's West. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low.
And guys, you know, last year Marvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42, and not exactly what the Hornets were expecting from their new stretch 4.
Pass to Clark. West outside. Misses the 3.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Harrison. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
The Hornets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Walker kicks to Hibbert. That's good. Hibbert's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it today.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Pachulia kicks to Clark. Batum with the steal. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop and laid in to finish the break. Batum's got 13.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And the pass to Harrison, expanding his range. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Durant comes in for Ian Clark. Williams dishes to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Hibbert kicks to Walker. Feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. And here's Walker outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loved Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Walker kicks to Hibbert. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Walker finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson passes to Durant. Golden State moving it around. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Good on the shot. And that's 19 points for Roy Hibbert.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Thompson misses. Charlotte leading by 5. And it's Walker penetrating. The shot is off.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. Roberts has checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Warriors trail by 7. It's Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 30.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Now for the Hornets, they seemed to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that. Were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All in all, was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injuries.
Go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hornets leading by 3. Lamb with the ball, guarded now by Durant. And Williams, here we go.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
down hard.
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Curry's shot is good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Kaminsky is checked in for Roy Hibbert. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Curry can't get it to go. And Lamb kicks to Roberts. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
It's stolen by drive by Iguodala. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Zeller is checked in for Charlotte. Sessions comes in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And Durant comes to help. To the left wing, inside. Here's Lamb. Plays it up and banks it in. Lamb's got his first 2 points.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Andre Iguodala. Charlotte shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Roberts. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Zeller. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And it's a 7-point Hornets lead. The wide open look for Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Lamb, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Hornets leading by 9. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Golden State also making a change. West is checked in for Anderson Varejao. That's good from West on the assist from Green. And it's 7 points for David West.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
They double him with West. Here's Zeller. Again, the Hornets score. Warriors trail by 11. Durant for 3. That is good. Durant's got 15 points.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Kevin Durant again from deep. And now just a 5-point Hornets lead. Sessions dishes to Bellinelli. The feed to Zeller. Off the pick. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's West in the corner. The dish to Livingston. Green kicks to Livingston. Pass to Durant. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Kevin Durant.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
Charlotte leading by 3. Sessions with it, guarded now by Durant. Kaminsky, that falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. 6 points for Frank Kaminsky. The Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. There's Green with the three. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Clark's checked in. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Sessions. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sessions has got his first points of the night.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
It's stolen by Kaminsky.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
For Charlotte, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot to stop the run. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
And Sessions kicks to Bellinelli. Good. And the Hornets lead by 9.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Durant for three. And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets lead by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped the team's mentality and identity.
We're a complete team. You know, from top to bottom, we got guys on the bench who are just as good as our starting five. We can go out there and produce. And defensively, if we keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, well done. A team effort. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, let's get your opinion on their game so far.
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. And that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And Charlotte's defense, it didn't really start out incredible last season, but over the course of the year, they climbed the ranks, and by the end of the year, they were a force.
Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batuma's out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Hibbert in at the center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Williams trying to break free. Dishes it to Hibbert. Charlotte moving it around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Clark, you don't think of too many of the Hornets as lockdown defenders, MKG being the big one, but they defended well over the entire season.
And for them, Kevin, rim protection was a big factor. They were a top 5 team in the league in forcing missed shots at their own basket.
And again, no good by Golden State.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson for the triple. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Batum wide open. He fires. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Batum's got 15 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams kicks to Walker. Here's Hibbert. Great D that time from Green.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Hornets leading by 16 up the floor. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Walker. 26 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. The guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber. Clarkie, he covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
And the basket by Curry.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Walker goes in. Charlotte calls timeout.
And guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Clock at 6. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Curry can't get it to go.
And Batum with that slender build, you know, you like his height and length, but he can get pushed around at times. I think he could still stand to add some strength.
Thompson inside the line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Thompson's got 14 points. Walker against Curry. Up top, Walker. 5 points in the game from 18 feet away, and that one's good. He has 7.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
3-pointer, and the shot is good. 41 points for Steph Curry.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And Batum kicks to Williams. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes to Green. Fires the 3. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kid Gilchrist has got 28.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Teardrop shot. The second effort, and the layup is good. Kid Gilchrist has got 30 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Curry with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
There's a screen by Williams. Durant against Batum. He feeds it to Hibbert. Goes back up. He lays it in. Hibbert's got 25 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Walker the pass to Batum. Back to Walker. Picked by Williams. And it's Walker penetrating. Another shot. And it's Hibbert missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Durant kicks to Curry. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 14. Outside, Walker kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Walker against Curry. And Walker kicks to Hibbert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 27 points for Roy Hibbert. On the wing, Thompson. Curry outside. Warriors the rebound. Hornets leading by 10. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
The Warriors shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. And that one's good. And that's now 25 points for Klay Thompson.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Williams a screen. Fires top of the key. Can't hit. Nice D from Durant.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
West dishes to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Sessions. They get it back. Here's Kaminsky. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Kaminsky's got 8.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebounds, but they've turned them all into points.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Charlotte leading by 10. Bellinelli passes to Sessions. Here's Harrison. The shot's good. Sessions making the play.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Thompson with the bucket.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And Sessions kicks to Hibbert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hibbert's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Shield. From downtown, and he gets the bucket. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Thompson from long range, and another 3 for Golden State.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Sessions against Iguodala. They set the screen. 24 seconds left in the third. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 10 points. Warriors trail by 9. West with a wide open look. The Hornets pull it in. Kaminsky's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lets a floater go. Sessions no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hornets on top. They're up by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And so here's Charlotte. They led by as many as 18 points. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Pachulia is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Batum attacking. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Durant from past the arc. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the inside, Williams. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Curry kicks to Durant. Misses the 3. Charlotte leading by 10. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. Here's Clark from 11 feet away, and he gets it to go.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Walker with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 32 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Williams, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Some fantastic numbers here for Williams. He's got 13 rebounds and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And when you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
He kicks to Zeller. Pachulia with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. That is good. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Warriors trail by 13. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Walker with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Walker dishes to Williams. No good on the triple. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. For 3, Durant, and that one's good. Durant's got 29.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
They set the pick. And Iguodala comes to help. To the inside. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Batum. Batum's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Zeller passes to Walker. That's good. 8 points for Cody Zeller.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Curry wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Charlotte leading by 14. Batum, good. Batum's got 19 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Out to the wing. And here's Walker outside. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Curry with the 3. Hornets with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Kid Gilchrist has got 41.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Iguodala against Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. He kicks it to Williams. Count that one. And the Hornets lead by 21.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Durant, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Iguodala. Batum attacking. Curry with some nice D.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Batum with the ball, guarded now by Durant. And Walker kicks to Batum. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 17 points for Williams.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
And Walker kicks to Williams. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's Green with the 3. Zeller grabs the board.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Warriors trail by 18. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one. Walker dishes to Williams. Can't cash in from close range. Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Iguodala kicks to Green, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Charlotte leading by 16. Walker the pass to Batum. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Here's Williams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Williams has got 21. The Warriors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Curry can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Warriors trail by 20. The 3. That's good. Curry's got 54 points.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And the Hornets call time here.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Zeller. They get the rebound. Outside for Batum. Back to Walker. Feeds it to Batum. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving the ball around. The shot by Hibbert. Nobody around. Great touch on the 16-footer. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
The mid-range that you've seen from them, about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Walker against Curry. Walker dishes to Batum. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
That's exactly what happens when you give up offensive rebounds. They come back to bite you big.
You can't allow NBA teams those second and third opportunities.
pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Now, I tell you what, Clark, you got to be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
And Walker kicks to Hibbert. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Curry with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Batum against Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. No good. Great D that time from Batum.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Hornets.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kip Gilchrist. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And that's not even close.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Roberts. And an intentional foul right there.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, you know, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Lamb passes to Harrison, and he commits the intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Jeremy Lamb. And Lamb drops them both. Now Iguodala. Timeout called the Warriors. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this timeout here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
To halt the run, misses. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but...
Gentlemen, I'm standing here with Roy Hibbert, and congratulations on this win, Roy. What was your objective to help guide this team tonight?
You know, wanted to make sure I did a good job of, attacking the offensive boards, making things tough for them in the paint. So I'm happy about that.
Well done, Roy. We appreciate it. Gentlemen, this guy gets better and better.
Doris, thank you as always.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was